Yes, your name is Mr. Scanlon?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'd like to talk to you about 2 points. First point, I believe Hillary Clinton appears too indebted to companies. She didn't lift a finger to repeal Medicare Part D while the Democrats took over the Senate and the House, and to place the benefit into Medicare Part B and disassociate the extra premium deductible, the means test, and the coverage gap from that benefit. And I'm supporting John Edwards here in New York, her home state, my home state, for 58 years now, for that reason. And the second point, when companies have distorted the legislation process in the last 30, 40 years, I believe we need to take the fight, the political fight, every single day to the companies that give money to regressives in both parties. And I have a website, www.democrats.org. Change the S to a Z, and that's democrats.org. And you can see 3 models of which people can unionize unofficially, unofficial unions, where you can't have strike breakers, you don't have to have an election process. People then go and call these companies and demand the legislation that the stooges for companies that serve in Congress refuse to get. In other words, for example, I tell people to call General Electric at 800-386-1215 and then demand of the CEO, Jeffrey Immelt, an end to the war. And until that happens, people won't buy their products.
Larry Scanlon, your response.
Well, let me address the Medicare issues and the legislative process. It really points out the need for change in this election cycle because right now, even though the Democrats control both houses of the Congress, that was not always the case. And in fact, the Republicans controlled for the last 12 years for the most part, up until the recent election. And based on a rule in the Senate with the filibuster, if you can't get 60 votes, you can't get anything passed. And so Senator Harry Reid has had a problem because the Republicans have been obstructionists. That's why this election is so important, not just for the presidency, but there are a number of Republican Senate seats that are open or up this year that are being challenged. We're looking to expand the majorities in the House, so we have a working majority that can actually pass legislation for the workers and for the citizens of this country.
Our next call comes